Hello, my name is Sarai, and this is my channel, Sarai Whips. And in this video, I'm gonna give you 5 tips on what to look for when you see your Uber rate card. So, the first thing that I look for on the rate card or the upfront fee or whatever it's called now is the rating. I feel like that's the most important thing. Even though you never know exactly who's getting in your car, I feel like it's the most important because my safety is important. So, the area that I work in, you don't really see a whole lot of 4.9 something. You see them, but it's not like coming through like when rides are coming through like one after the other. A lot of them are going to be all over the place. And I really don't like to take anything below a 4.80 because that means you getting in the car doing something showing out. Like you probably getting in the car making a mess or just like talking crazy or handling stuff in the car aggressively. And it don't have anything to do with tips. I know a lot of people rate based off of whether they think they finna get a tip. I never rate off of that. I never rate off of what I think somebody gonna tip me because I really can't gauge it. I really can't. Because I see some people was rated low just because they like to talk to the driver a lot. I think some people get rated low for liking to talk to the driver a lot. Because I see they'll have like an 4.83 or something like that. They just be like a talkative person. But and I see a lot of people. I accidentally took some low ratings before because I'm just looking at it too fast. And it's probably a good ride, and it'll be like a 4.6 something. It'll be a handicapped person. Like, don't low rate your handicapped people. Help your handicapped people. Come on now, like that's just messed up. But the lowest rating for me is mostly a 4.80, and I'm not rating people low for just anything silly, like if they just quiet or they don't say much or if they got a bad smell. I'm not rating on that because I want to say 8 out of 10 people don't smell good, even if it's loud cologne. Like, I hate loud cologne and perfume and stuff. I don't like anything that don't smell like baby powder or fruit, like the fruity smells. Like, if it's anything that's strong, it's make my throat itch. I got allergies and stuff like that. I don't want to smell it. And then out here, a lot of people smell like weed. Like 50% of your pictures finna smell like weed. So I'm not rating low for that because it just is what it is. The second thing I'm looking at is the mileage compared to the dollar amount. I really like it to be over a dollar amount. Like, it got to be over a dollar amount for me to hit my goal every day. I only get 8.5 to 9 hours a day. I can't work 12 hours a day like a lot of drivers. So it really got to add up for me. But the rides is pretty frequent out here for me to do that. I'm not in a slow city. So I can make what I need to make in the day. I don't really do long trips out here. It's really not necessary unless you're getting paid like a really good XL or XXL ride. Those I will take, but it still have to be going to sometimes if it's only like an hour, what direction is it going? Like, I'm not gonna go really far west where I don't think I might not get a ride back to about my place, especially if it's late in the day. I'm not taking any rides that's far out late in the day. I really like short rides. I know a lot of people don't like short rides, but if you really pay attention out here, you can get short rides that's paying like $2 a mile and they not really going anywhere. You could just stay in the same area. I do have areas that I love out here. So if you in Chicago and you want to know an area or just like a couple towns that you could just stay in all day, let me know in the comments and I'll let you know what those towns are. But yeah, so I'm looking at that and I'm trying to take those back to back if I can and trying to stay in the same area And sometimes I know a lot of people be talking about like a lot of times it's like a hidden surge. And I agree with that. And I try not to look at the surges too hard, especially if I see the surges, because if it's a surge nearby, I'm probably already in a surge area and they just not showing it. And it'll be like $4 or $5 increased on the ride, especially in the morning time. There's a lot of high schoolers going to school, and I'll look at it and they're only going like 3 miles, and it's $7 to $8. I'm taking that every time because I can get a lot of those back to back going to the same couple schools. So I love those in the morning. So that's another thing that I'm looking at. In the middle of the day when it's low down, I'll take things that's, just over $1 a mile, between like 10 and 12. That's when it gets low. Or I'll just take my break then and go for a walk or give me something to eat. But yeah, the last thing that I'm looking for on the card is whether it's is it gonna turn me around? I'm really if I'm on a busy street that I know is kind of packed, I don't really want to turn around and go back the other direction because it might take us. If the ride is really good, then yeah. But if it's just a regular, paying decent ride, I'll just wait for the next one going in the direction I'm already going. And then I feel like that make the rider want to cancel sometime too, because then they see you turn around and then you might have to sit at a light, and the rider might cancel. So then you waste the time that turn around, and then they cancel. So now you waste a little bit more time looking for the next ride when you could have just hit the X. Another thing that I 100% have to look for every single time is it taking me that train track? I don't know how long that train finna be, or it might be forever. I'm not taking any rides that's going right next to or over a train track. That's just gonna mess up my whole day. It's gonna make me miss out on money for sure. And then it's gonna make the Uber app send me messages like, "Are you okay?" And then if I take a detour, they're gonna be questioning me about my detour, and threatening to deactivate my account if they keep seeing suspicious activity or thinking that I'm trying to swindle the rider into taking a longer ride so that they can pay more. The rider shouldn't even have to pay for that. If we have to go around the train, it needs to be set in the app where Uber knows that it's a train right there, and the detour route should already be logged into the Uber app so that we can successfully get these people to where they going. Like, that just needs to be a cost that they need to take, because it's not fair to the riders or the drivers to have to sit at a train for an hour or a half hour or whatever, max 10 minutes, but it's just not fair. So they really need to fix that. So it's a lot of, trains going in certain directions in this area, and they have to be avoided at all costs. And if I accidentally take a ride that's going towards the train, I'm canceling it. So those are my tips for today. I think I have some more tips, but I think those are the top things that I'm looking for when I'm looking at my rate card. I hope you subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to posting more.